You guys, I know a lot of you love Jack and Justine together. I know. Unpopular opinion, Justine won her season and then won this season. Come on. Who could do better? So why am I gonna share with you what God already made for me? You know, is that selfish? And then moved on to EL. Okay. Was this girl supposed to cry forever the whole season? Was she supposed to go home with Toby? Like, this boy just kept crying and crying and crying. In my head, I'm thinking like, Ray, is there something going on at home? Is there deeper issues going on? Can we please know why you went on Love Island Games knowing you had a child on the way? Can we please know? Because I want to know. And I'm pretty sure everybody else wants to know.
I love your job, love your job. No do, Maya, no gara from me. No, you know.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Mayoko. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing Love Island Games finale. Because I can't believe this, I know they said it was gonna be shorter than a usual Love Island season, but this was so short. And it's crazy because I definitely feel like Love Island Games overpowers every Love Island there was. Like, this was intense. I don't know if it's because we knew most of the islanders already or what it was, but when I tell you Love Island Games, producers, I give it to you guys. Like, the casting, the vibe. The only thing I think they need to improve on is the games. Like, the challenges and the duels, I'm not a big fan of that, but they need to figure out and pick different games that make sense, because I really wasn't a fan of any of the challenges, honestly. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But yeah, you guys, I feel like they should do more challenges based off of strength than I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the challenges they put in place, or am I just being dramatic and overthinking? Anyway, so you guys, who wins this season of Love Island Games? Justine and Jack. And honestly, I know they're a couple, but I want to say my girl Justine won Love Island Games 2023. You guys, two-time champion of Love Island. Justine, listen, my girl is a good luck charm. Like, Justine won her season and then won this season. Come on. Who could do better? Who could do better? I'm so proud of her. And towards the end of the episode, the ex-islanders got to pick who they think should win the money. So if you see the amount of people that stood behind Justine, I think it was 17 islanders that stood behind Justine. So basically that meant she was gonna win the $100,000. But y'all know Justine is a lover girl. Like, I already knew she was gonna share it with Jack. Like, there's nothing. Justine was gonna share that money regardless, because she's a lover girl. Like, Justine would never. I feel like she's the kind of person that would feel guilty if she kept the money. Lord knows, if I'm ever casted, I mean, I don't know if they will ever. Would I ever sign up to be on Love Island? Anything related to Love Island? I don't think I would, but if I were Justine or anybody who's been in the position of winning $100,000, I'm not sharing it. If you guys are new to my channel, you don't know this because you probably haven't watched my past videos, which I think you guys should go watch, and go watch the other seasons of Love Island if you haven't watched them already. One thing about me, I'm gonna take the money for myself and keep it. Because at the end of the day, I feel like that was God's plan. At the end of the day, I feel like it was meant to be. So why am I going to share with you what God already made for me? You know, is that selfish? Maybe that is a little bit selfish. I don't know. I'll pray to God and He'll forgive me. Like, please, I'm keeping that money for myself, because at the end of the day, I just feel like it's meant to be for me. I don't know. God's plan, not mine. But anyways, you guys, what happened this episode? I think I want to touch on everything in general about this season. And just people during the episode, during the season rather. So you guys, the first person I want to talk about, because this was related to today's episode, is Sally. Why did Sally get so much hate, you guys? I didn't know people didn't like Sally and EO like that. People were just basically against Sally because she moved on too fast from Toby. She moved on too quick. She cried for one day and then moved on to EL. Okay. Was this girl supposed to cry forever the whole season? Was she supposed to go home with Toby? Please, Toby didn't, my thing is, Toby didn't even know how to love. Toby didn't know how to be a good lover. So, what's the issue? Toby's like, yes, the biggest actors in here are Sally and Iya, and then everybody's coming for Sally, saying how she moved on too quick. Whatever. You guys, there were just so many people, I didn't get their opinions. I mean, of course, everybody has their opinion, but What did Sally really do? Okay, besides moving on too quick, quote unquote, what else did she do? That's why y'all didn't like stand behind her. Anyway, y'all, people were not happy with Sally at all. She barely got any votes for staying in the villa. Then we have Ray. You guys, Ray has been crying. In fact, word on the street, Ray is still crying till today. Word on the street, today is what? November 20th, 2023. Ray is still in tears. Ray is still crying. You guys, Ray can cry? Oh my gosh, like this boy cries. And you know, at first, the first time he did it, I was like, okay, oh, process your emotions. It's okay. Second time, I'm like, okay, that's fine. You're just emotional. The third time, I'm like, fourth time, I'm like, fifth time, I'm like, sixth time, I'm like this boy just kept crying. And in my head, I'm thinking like, Ray, is there something going on at home? Is there like deeper issues going on? Because there's no way you're crying for everything. Like, I refuse. And onto, what's it called? Imani posted a YouTube video today saying that she's single. So you guys know I was rooting for Imani and Ray. They're not together anymore. But you guys know what? I don't blame Imani. Because if I have a man who's crying like that all the time, that's an ick. And Imani also emphasized in her video that apparently Ray never used to keep her updated on what was going on in the villa with Team USA. Like, he was always like, oh yeah, we have an alliance, but he would never like relay information back to Imani. So Imani was always left out of the loop. So Ray is just a weirdo. I don't know. Like, I like him, honestly. I actually do like him. I think he's an amazing person. I feel like he has a sweet soul, but I don't know, y'all. There's something about him I can't really like pinpoint. I can't. And then who else do we have? Jack and Justine winning. You guys, I know a lot of you love Jack and Justine together. I know. Unpopular opinion, I really love them as friends. I just don't know if Jack is serious, you guys. And I know you guys are gonna be like, why? You think black girls can't be with a white man? You think da-da-da-da-da? You think what Caleb did to her is gonna influence what Jack is gonna do to her? Everybody has their opinions, you guys. And personally, you guys know I love Justine. Like, go watch my past videos. One thing about me, I'm gonna stand behind Justine. I just don't want Jack for her. And that's just my opinion. Like, I know you guys are shipping them. I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos, I know you guys love Jack and Justine together as a couple. I know, okay? I prefer them as friends. That's just my opinion. Okay, please don't kill me for it, okay? I'm rooting for them. Of course, if they make it far in life, congratulations. What that got to do with me? I'm just saying, like, my opinion on, like, them. I just wish, I don't know. I just feel like Jack is not sincere. Like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know, you guys. Like, that's just my opinion. I can't really go, I can't dive deep into it because I don't know. Like, I can't like jack my brain out and trying to figure out what it is. But there's just something, there's a vibe I don't really, sometimes it's like a switch. It goes on and off. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, Justine and Jack. And then I'm like, Justine and Jack. It just switches. So as of today, as of right now, I don't really care for Jack and Justine's relationship, like them dating. But in terms of friendship, I love their friendship, okay? I really love their friendship. Johnny and Aurelia got second place. Deb and Callum got third place. Johnny, unfortunately for you, you didn't win. I'm sorry. So no extra 100K in your bank account or 50K. Do you guys think Johnny would have split that money? Now that I think about it, Johnny might not have even split that money. Johnny is such an actor. And I don't even think he would have split. Johnny would have been very interesting. Johnny might not have split that money, but yeah, so unfortunately for Johnny, I know he wanted to win so bad and so many people were rooting for Johnny. But the thing that Johnny had, and he's very lucky, he had his boys backing him up. And y'all know how boys ride for boys. Y'all know one thing about boys, they gonna stick beside each other. It's usually girls that love to misbehave, but boys will stick together no matter what. If they really like mess with each other or if they really like each other. So yeah, Johnny, unfortunately, no extra 100K for you. But what you need to do is address these baby mama, baby baba, baby papa, baby papa, these baby mama and baby daddy situation you got going on because you have a little girl. So congratulations to you, of course, because you know, new life. You love to see it. But can you address it? Can we please know why you went on Love Island Games knowing you had a child on the way? Can we please know? Because I want to know. And I'm pretty sure everybody else wants to know. So can you share it? Johnny, if you're watching. Delulu. I be thinking, yo, one thing about me, I'ma think everybody watches my videos. Like, yup, Michelle Obama is sitting watching my video. Yup. That's how, one thing about me, Delulu is the Salulu, okay? I'm trying to think of what else you guys are gonna talk about that happened this episode and just my general thoughts overall. Let's see. Also, you guys, another thing I wanted to address is that whole situation with people saying that Justine stabbed Ray in the back. Honestly, truly, she did, because, you know, Ray and her are very, very close. But at the end of the day, if she didn't do that, first of all, she would have never won, number one. Number two, Imani, you know, it was a gameplay. I see where Justine was coming from, and then I see where Ray was coming from. Loyalty over the game. Which one? You know? But I feel like, personally, I would have picked loyalty, just because, like, that's how I roll in terms of, like, friendship. Like, if I know you're my person, I would never vote you off, even if you're coupled up with, like, the worst person ever. But then that's just me and my opinion on, like, how those things go. But of course, you know, I feel like you can't blame Justine, because when you're in the game, I feel like it's a different mindset sometimes, you know? And you have to think like, okay, but what's the final goal? Like, what's the end of, like, what is it? You know, I can fix my friendship, but can I get this money back? You know, sometimes you have to weigh your options. And so Justine had to do what she had to do, her and Jack. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it for today's episode. If there's anything I forgot to talk about, let's talk about it in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, thank you so much for coming back. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay.
No do, my